Hi there, this is Navneet and welcome to my channel Navneet Technical. This is the third video of the playlist Flipkart clone using React.js, and coming to this video, we are going to build this header. Okay, so without any delay, let's start. And I will be using VS Code editor for this playlist. So first of all, let me open my VS Code editor. So this is my VS Code editor, and you can see over here I just now I created a new React app that is of the latest version. You can see over here the latest version of the React I installed just now, and it is of a 17.0.1. And I also installed Material UI core and Material UI icons, from where we will use the icons. Okay, so for icons we are going to use packages, that is a Material UI core and Material UI icons. So you can see the dependencies which I will use for this video. So you can see over here, and just now you make sure that you have these dependencies installed, okay, so that you will not face any troubles. So these are my dependencies. Now let us enter to the project. First of all, and my React server is also up and running, so make sure your server is also running. Now let me show my React server to you. See here, my React server is up and running. I just now installed, and I didn't do anything. So in order to start your server, just get into the correct folder and just type in npm start, and make sure your React app is running. Okay, now let us get into app.js. Now let me close my sidebar, and the shortcut for is a control B. Now what I'll do is, see, I don't need this header anymore, right? So I'll just clear that header, and I don't want these imports statements as well. And see, one cool thing is, if you are installed the latest version of the React, you no need to import React for including JSX, right? See, in older versions we must import React in order to use JSX, but in the latest version no need to import React to use JSX. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll just take one h1 and I'll just write Flipkart, okay, and just press Ctrl S, save. And if it didn't refresh, yeah, you can see over here a Flipkart with a h1, right? So we started our Flipkart clone. So what I'll do is, see, we are going to make this header, right? So what I'll do is I'll just create a new component, that is new file named header. Okay, so in order to do that, just click on this explorer, or just press Ctrl B and hover over this your folder name, and you can see over here, just click on this, you can see new file, just click on that, and the folder I'm going to create is header. So what I'll do is I'll just type in header. So make sure that the first letter is capital, so that is the naming convention, and header.js, okay, and just click enter, and it will create a new file and it will take you over there. Now I also want to create another file, that is a CSS file for this particular header. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll again just click on that and name it as header.css and just click enter. Okay, now we created our files. Now let me first create a basic component. Okay, so in order to do that, I'll just type in RAFC, that is meant for a React arrow function component export, and just click enter. If you wonder that how this is being possible, in order to get that, you should have an extension installed. Okay, I will show just now. In order to do that, just click on this extensions, you can see over here, and just type in ES7, okay, and you will get the first one as well. See, click on this. Let me show this extension. Let me maximize this. See, over here, this extension must be installed on your VS Code editor to get that shortcut. So make sure you install this. So what I'll do is I'll just take another h1, and in order to get the h1, what you will do is just type in h1 and just press tab. Okay, it will create a h1 element or tag for you, and I will just type in, this is the header, right? So I'll just type in header. Now just press Ctrl S, save. We have created our component, right? But in order to use it, I have to import, right? So I'll just go to app.js and I will import that header over here. See, as app is the starting component of our React app, I'll just import that by saying import and our file name, that is header, right? So header from /header. See, as our both the files are in one folder, that is the src folder. So we use dot slash, and the name is a header, right? So import header from dot slash header, and I successfully imported that. And in order to use that, I'll just type in header header and slash. Now just press Ctrl S, save. Now I'll just get into your browser. You can see over here our header component is working fine. Now I'll just remove this Flipkart. Again just press Ctrl S, save. See, our Flipkart is gone and we are left with the header. Now no need to worry about anything in app. So our code, we will write total code in header. So I'll just close this app.js. Now we have a skeleton ready. Now we will start coding. Okay, so before that I'll just so these are the steps I do follow in every video. So what I'll do is I'll just name as, see, first I will create a component, and that is the JS file. And next thing I will do is I will create a CSS file for that, and I will name that as a header, right? So these are the three steps I follow in every video. That is, first I will create a JS file and then CSS file, and then I will name the first div as a header. So now we are going to make this header, right? So let me maximize this. See, I will consider this whole part is a header, right? So that is the outermost div, and we have, I'll just consider this header as into 5 parts. See, that is, this is the first part, this Flipkart and Explore Plus and icon. So I'll consider this as the first part, and this you can see over here search bar, right? So this will come under input, right? So this input and the search icon, I will consider it as the second part, and this login button as the third, and this more as fifth, and this cart as a fifth part. Okay, so I'll consider this as 5 parts, this total header as 5 parts. So what I'll do is I'll just take 5 divs, okay, under this header. So what I'll just clear this h1. So this header that is this div is the outermost div, that is the total header, and in that div we consider that as 5 parts, right? So I'll just create 5 divs, and I'll just name it as class. The class I will give is, for first one I will give header first, and second header second, and like that. So header underscore first, first, and just press tab. So this is the shortcut for making a div with a class name you want to give. See, in order to do that, just press a dot and just type in the class name you want to give, and this is the second, right? So I'll just type in second and just press tab. It will create a div tag with the given class name. So like that we require 5 divs, right? So I'll just copy paste this 3 more times, and fastly I'll just name this divs. This is the third div, and this is the fourth, right? So F4URTH fourth, and this is the last one, right? So I'll just type in F5FTH fifth, right? So now we'll go part by part. Okay, see, in the first part we have a Flipkart logo and Explore Plus and one image below it, right? So I'll first one we have the Flipkart logo, right? So for that I'll just take image element, okay, and just to get that, just type img and just press tab. See, I have already link of it, and I will provide this link in the description, don't worry. And this is the link, and in alt what I will write is, I'll just write in a Flipkart logo. Now just press Ctrl S, save. Okay, and under it we also have that Explore Plus and another image, right? So we have under it, right? So that is Flipkart is top of Explore Plus, and right. So what I'll do is I'll take another div. See, in order to get one below the other, we use divs, right? So I'll take another div, and I will give the class name as header underscore first one, and just press tab. And in that div we have Explore Plus and then another image side by side, right? So what I'll do is I'll just take 3 span tags. So to take that, so just type in span and multiply it by 3, and just press tab. See, it will create a 3 span tags for us. And in the first span tag we have Explore, right? So just type in Explore, and in the second span tag we have plus, right? So just type in plus, and in the third span tag we have an image, right? So in order to get the images, so what we'll do, we'll take image tag, right, just like normal HTML, and just press tab. And the link of this also I'll provide in the description, don't worry. And this is the link. Now just press Ctrl S, save. And okay, once let us look at our browser actually what is going on. I'll just once again just press Ctrl S, save. See over here we can see the explore plus and image side by side. See, because this is possible because we written in the span tag, so that's why they are one beside the other, and we are unable to see this Flipkart logo. Okay, the reason behind is as it is a white color, so we are unable to see that, and we'll just fix that in a minute. So okay, now the first part has been finished, right? We got the Flipkart logo and explore plus, right? Now coming to the second part, see there we have a search bar, right? So in order to get the search bar, we use input, right? So just type in input and just press tab, and next to the input we also have a search icon, right? So now I said that we will use material UI for icons, right? So but how to get that icons? Okay, now I'll just show fastly how to get that icons. So I think you have installed Material UI Core and Material UI icons, right? So I just showed in the starting of the video my dependencies, so make sure you have installed that. And to get the icons after installing, so just type in, head over to your any of your favorite browsers and just type in Material UI, okay, and just click enter. Oh, actually this should work as Google, but sometimes it get into Yahoo. Actually, why I don't know. So but let us continue. Okay, just I press on this component, react icon component. Okay, now just press on. See, this is the home page of icons, right? So now in order to get the full list of icons, see, you can see over here these are the packages we have to install in order to get the icons, and in order to get the full list of icons, see, you can see over here, just click on this, search the full list of icons. Okay, but somehow you should get over to this page. See, you can see over here there are the plenty of icons which we can use, which we can import as a component and use in our React app. See, just note this link, and somehow you come to this link, and the icons we want are, see, we have once let us check. See, we have one search icon, right? And we also have this this angular bracket like something, this one, and one cart icon, right? So we'll just search for them. So in order to search that, we have to just give any relevant word. Okay, the first one is a search icon, right? So I'll just type in search. Okay, we got over here. So after getting the required component, that is after required component is shown, just click on that, and it will show an import statement, and again once click on that, so it will copy that import statement, and now just press Ctrl C, it will be copied to your clipboard. Now again the second want is that angular bracket like something, right? So that is expand more icon. Now again click on that and click over here again, just press Ctrl C, it will be copied to your clipboard. And the second one is cart icon, right? So I'll just type in cart. Oh, actually the similar one is not shown over here, but okay, I will take this one, the shopping cart icon, and click on this and just Ctrl C. So now these are all copied to our clipboard, right? So I'll just head over to my VS Code, and I will just copy all the import statement at the top of my header.js. And in order to get the clipboard, that is the shortcut is a Windows and V. So this will show your clipboard. Again, see, as soon as you press Windows V, clipboard will be shown, and a highlight, that is a blue mark, is shown for me here. See, you can see, and just press enter. Okay, now whatever you want, just take that blue icon over here by using arrow marks, and just click enter on that, and it will be pasted in the required location. Okay, now I just want to use search icon, right? So just copy this search icon. Now after importing this, we can use them as same as React components, right? So how we'll use any React component, just we'll type that name in brackets, right? Okay, just press Ctrl S, save. Once look at our React app. If it is not refreshing, just make sure you refresh it. Okay, it is taking some time. Okay, till then, see, now our second part has been finished. See, we have the search bar, that is the input text, and we also have the search icon, right? See, in the third part, what is the third part? See, in the third part, we have a login button, right? See, let me maximize this. Actually, this is not responsive. See, okay, in the third part we have a logo login button, right? So in order to get that, see, our React app has been refreshed. See, we have got the input text and a search icon over here. And in the third part we have button, right? So in order to get the button, just type in button button and just press tab, and we have a login text in that, right? So just type in login. That's it. Just press Ctrl S, save, and that's it we have in the third part, right? And again in the fourth part we have a more, right? More sort of text, and I will just take it under a another span tag, and I will just type in more, right? And we also have that icon over there, right? That expand more icon, right? So just type in expand more. Okay, now this is our fourth part, and in the fifth part we have a cart icon, right? First we have a cart icon, that is a shopping cart icon, which we have imported from the Material UI. This is the one which we have imported, and beside that we have a cart, right? So just type in cart cart. Now just press Ctrl S, save. See over here, so now we got the skeleton, right? See, first one we have, actually we are unable to see this Flipkart logo because as it is white color and our background is also white. Now we'll just see, we can see in the header.css file. And the second part is a search bar and icon, and the third part login button, and the fourth part, and now our skeleton is set, right? Now we'll style it. Okay, now the first main thing, that is the header, right? We'll start from the outermost one. Okay, see, now just target this header and dot header. See, the first one I want to give is background, right? So let us see actually how the Flipkart logo looks like. So the background color I will give is 2874 and F0. So this is what the Flipkart is using, and just press Ctrl S, save. Actually, why it is not refreshing? So if it does not refresh, just actually see, but we are unable to see the background color. So the reason is we are providing the styles, but we are not importing it, right? Then how it will be shown, right? So in order to import any CSS file, just type in import and in strings dot slash and just give that name, okay? And header.css. Now just press Ctrl. Now we should be able to see the Flipkart logo. Okay, see over here. Now Flipkart, okay, this is what the Flipkart logo. See, but of course this header is very beautiful than our header. Okay, we'll make that. Okay, now see, now these are, so okay, in actual Flipkart these are in one row, right? These all 5 parts are in one row, but whereas in our case they are as columns, right? So somehow we have to make all that 5 parts in one row, right? So in order to do that, we will use display flex. Okay, we'll use display flex, right? So display flex and just press Ctrl S, save. See, now all the 5 parts will be shown in one row. So display flex, we are applying this display flex to the header, right? So what this display flex does is when you give a display flex to the outermost div, it will make all the divs inside that div in one row, right? See, we have considered 5 divs as 5 parts, right? So that's why these all 5 divs, that is the 5 parts, are shown in one row. Okay, the next thing I just want to give is align item center. Align item center. And see that align item center, what it will do is it will align uh, I mean all in one row, that too not up and down. Okay, see, some component will go up, some component will go down, so like that it will not generate any sort of gap. So it uh, I mean it makes sure that all are aligned perfectly at the center. And the next one is a justify content. I'll just take it as a space evenly so that every div has a even space. Okay, now just press Ctrl S, save. So this is what our header style. And now I just want to target this header first. Okay, now I'll just type in header first. See, our image is very huge, right? But whereas in this case it is very small, right? So first let us style that image. Okay, now that image is present where that image is present in header first and then image, right? So I'll just enter header first and in that image. Okay, so this angular bracket means in that header first whatever the image is present, that styles will be applied to that image. So I'll just take it as a width as a 75 pixel. So that is what the Flipkart is using. And object fit content. So object fit content, so what this will do is it will preserve the aspect ratio. Okay, so now just press Ctrl S, save. See, our Flipkart is minimized now, so now it is looking somewhat okay, fine. Okay, now our image has been finished. Now the first one, now we will what we'll do is, see, this Flipkart is a bit away from this left, right? So but whereas our Flipkart is sticking to the left, right? So we'll figure that difference. For that I'll target this header first, right? So our image is present in header first, right? So I'll just target that header first. What I'll do is I'll just type in padding right of -100 pixel. Now just press Ctrl S, save. I will just apply display flex to it and flex direction of a column, and I will make sure that they are aligned properly. So that's why I will take align item center and a padding left of 120 pixel. Now just press Ctrl S, save. See, now our Flipkart is moved from the leftmost part, so that is because of this padding left 120 pixel. Now I'll just remove this. Okay, you will get that the difference after that. Okay, now okay, our Flipkart has been, now we want to style this explore plus, right? See, explore plus, so how it is looking in our, so this explore is of some italic style is given over there, and this explore is of white color, and this plus and this image is of yellow color, right? So now let's do styling for that. So for that I'll just target, that is inline, I will give inline styling to it, right? So instead of giving a class name sort of things, I'll just style over here itself. So for that, in order to make inline styles, we use style attribute, right? So just type in style, and in JSX we use 2 curly braces for inline styles, so that's why I'm using 2 curly braces. Now the font size, I just want to give a of 11 pixel, font size of 11 pixel, and color, see, we have color as white, right? So that's why I'll just give color as white. And the next thing, font style, see, it is italic, right? So just take a font style as italic. See, it is responding to us. Okay, that's it we have, right? So now again, now next this plus. Now let's style this plus. Okay, now for plus, see in the same way, just type in style style and equal to and two curly braces, and see we have a color as some sort of yellow color, right? So just type in color, and that yellow color is nothing but ash F9 and E and 107. So this is what the color Flipkart is using, and its font size is of same 11 pixel, and again this also is italic, right? So just type in font style is italic. Now okay, now once let us see how it is looking. So just for that, just press Ctrl S, save. See, okay, you can see over here. Now we will style that image, right? See that image is too big, right? So let's style that image. Now same in the same way, to style an image tag, see I don't want to give any sort of styling like that, but I just want to make that width as a small, right? So I'll just give width equal to 10. Okay, okay, now this is looking I think exactly as a Flipkart, what Flipkart does have. Okay, but this color is somewhat light yellow, right? Okay, let it be, nothing will happen. Okay, now this first part, I think the whole first part has been finished. See, our Flipkart is looking perfect, and Explore Plus, that size is also given properly. Now let's get into our search bar. Okay, now let's style our search bar. See, we search bar, right? Now our search bar is under header second, right? So I'll just target this header second, just get into header.css and just press Ctrl V. Again I will take display flex. See, you can see over here this input is somewhat below and the search icon is somewhat top, right? So in order to get them properly aligned, what I'll do is I'll just apply display flex and align items center. See, now I'll just press Ctrl S, save. Now you will be able to figure out the difference. See, you can see over there, those are aligned properly, right? Now see in our Flipkart, see this total, that mean I mean that this input and the search icon is under only one part, right? So we can't figure out actually those are two components, I mean two parts. So in order to achieve that, what I'll do is I'll just apply background color as white, and border I will give some sort of border radius that is of 3 pixel. Now just press Ctrl S, save. See, now those two parts, I mean that search icon and the search bar is looking same, almost same, right? See, but we can see this whole dirty line over here. So in order to get rid of that, what I'll do is that is called the border of the input, right? So now somehow we have to target the input, right? So where is our input? That is under header second, right? So header second, in header second and angular bracket input. So for input, what I want to give, I want to take out that border, right? So that's why border none, just type in border none. Now just press Ctrl S, save. Now that border will gone. See, now that border is gone, but you can see whenever you go to that search bar and place your cursor, and you can see a weird black sort of line, right? So that is the outline of that input. So what I will do is I'll just type in outline and I'll just give it as none. Now press Ctrl S, save. See that border is gone. Now I'll just speed up the coding. Okay, now these are just the CSS lines. I think you are perfect with this. Now I'll just speed up, okay, as it is taking a lot of time. So I'll just give width as 36 view width, I'm sorry, it is 36 view width, and I will give some padding that is of top and bottom as a 10 pixel, and left and right as a 15 pixel. Okay, I also want to give some sort of border radius to this as well, so border radius of 3 pixel. Now just press Ctrl S, save. See, it is almost looking same as this Flipkart. See, but this icon is of a blue color, but in our case it is a black color, right? So I want to just change the color of the icon so that icon is present in header second, right? And the class of it is that is MUI, that is Material UI provides a class for that. So that is nothing but MUI SVG icon and minus root. So this is what the class given to that. So what I want to do is I want to just change the color to hash. This is what the color Flipkart is using, and I also want to give some padding of 5 pixel, and I just want to control the font size, so I will give it as 25 pixel. Now just press Ctrl S, save. See, so it is font size is somewhat increased and it is now blue color, right? Okay, but it also given a placeholder, right? Search for products and brands. So let us do that. So for our input, it is a placeholder, right? What it is given is SEARCH search for product site. Okay, it is sufficient. Search for products. Now let us see. Okay, you got it. See, it is almost looking same as our original Flipkart. Now let us move to the third part. Okay, see, what is the third part? It is the third part is a button, right? And our what is that, our div name, it is a header third, right? So we have that button in our third part, that is a header third. I will target that header third, and inside that I will target the button. So that's why I'm taking angular bracket. And see, once let us see our Flipkart button. See, it is of white color, and login text that is of blue color, right? So what I'll do is I'll just type somewhat fastly. See, we will have a border for button. I'll just make it as none, and we will also have outline. I don't want that outline as well, so I'll make that as none also. And I just want to give the width as 9 view width, and so the color of the text is Flipkart blue, right? So this is what the Flipkart blue. And font size I want to give to that see, and font weight is also bold, right? So it is looking somewhat bold, and the font size I want to give is 15 pixel, so that is most suiting with the Flipkart. And the cursor pointer, right? So this is very important. See, the cursor pointer, so the cursor pointer will make a finger when you hover over there. See, now when you hover over this login button, we are only able to see the arrow mark, right? See, but as soon as I press Ctrl S, save, now it will change to that finger. So this is what the cursor pointer, but it is not looking same. Okay, that is the reason I didn't give any padding. I want to give padding as 7 pixel. Okay, see, now it is looking somewhat similar to our header. I mean this Flipkart original site. Okay, now let's get into the fourth part, right? So in the fourth part we have that fourth, that is we have given the class name as fourth, right? So just type in header fourth, and in that fourth we want to target in the header fourth we want to target this span, right? So in header fourth I want to target span, right? So just take an angular bracket and just type in span. So before targeting the span, I just want to give some sort of styles. Okay, now let us observe that. See, in the same way here, more is somewhat down and this arrow mark is somewhat up, right? So I just want to align them properly. In order to get that, I'll just type in display flex, and align items center. So this will make sure that they are aligned properly. And onto this also I just want to make cursor pointer so that finger sort of cursor is shown. And okay, now again let us get into this and we'll see how it is. So it is a white color, right? So under this header 4, that span is of color white, right? So I'll just target the span under color header 4th, and span I will give it as color white, and the font weight is of 600. See over there, now the more is of white, but the icon is of a still black color, right? So I'll target the, see here we have seen that the icon is of the class given to that icon is .mui svg icon root, right? So but the icon which we are going to target is header 4th, right? So just type in dot header 4th, and in that I want to target that icon, and I want to make that color as white, right? So just type in color and white. Now just press Ctrl S, save. See that is also colored as white. Now our 4th part is also almost finished. Now let us see the 5th part. See, in the 5th part we have this cart icon and this cart, right? So but these are not in one row, right? These are looking like 2 columns. So but whereas in our original Flipkart site, see those are in one row. So in order to get them to one row, what we'll use display flex, right? So we'll target the div which in the those two are elements in that, and we'll just give display flex to that. So this is the 5th div, and I will just give display flex and press Ctrl S, save. See, but those two are not aligned properly, right? So in order to do that, I'll just take align items and I will apply align item center. See, those two are properly fixed now. See, but the color is white, right? The icon color is white, and the cart is also colored white, right? So in order to target icon, again we know that the class name is .mui, I'm sorry, and that is under header 5th, right? So now we are in header 5th, and in that MUI icon root I want to color it as white, right? So just type in color white. See, our cart is colored white. See, but we are repeating our code, right? See, here also we have color white, and that's it. Okay, here, so what I'll do is I'll just copy this header 5th, and I will just place a comma over here, and I'll just copy over here. Now what I'll do, I'll just remove this and press Ctrl S, save. See, we are getting the same result. Okay, see, we also style, that means we can also style like this in order to avoid a duplicate of lines of code. Now we want to make that cart also white, right? So that is under header 5th. So header 5th, and is it a p tag or span tag? I think it is p, and color I just want to give it as white, right? Now just press Ctrl S, save. Okay, it is colored as white. Now let us compare with the actual Flipkart. Okay, but okay, font size is somewhat, I mean font weight is somewhat bold, right? So let us apply that font weight as well. Font weight I think it is of 600, and cursor is also pointer. So just now just press Ctrl S, save. See, the font weight is also increased. Okay, see, almost it is looking same as similar to that of original Flipkart, but see, here we have a more space than our original Flipkart, right? So now let's just figure out that. So for that, what I'll do is, see, we want to make this our first part some more nearer to the second part, right? So for that I'll just come to that header, and what I'll do is padding, see that is of right side, right? So what I'll do is I'll just padding right, and I will apply negative padding to that. Okay, now once let us see. Okay, it is not working actually. Okay, why it is not working? Padding right is of negative 100 pixel. See, everything should be fine, right? Okay, let it be, nothing will happen. See, our almost it is looking same as our original Flipkart site, right? So okay, that's it for this video, guys, and in the next video we will make this functionality, that is as soon as you hover on this button, a tooltip is shown, right? And on more itself, so in the next video we will achieve this functionality. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe for that next video. Thanks for watching, guys.